Hey, it's Vinny Commit. I'm back for another Palia tour. I'm here with Cinevere. Did I say that correctly?
Cinevere, yeah.
Awesome. Ooh. Sorry, I like it. You know, everything loads in for me, and it's always really fun to see how everything loads in.
Oh yeah, no, you can't run this place in a Switch. That's for sure. I've tried it.
Good thing I'm not on a Switch.
Yeah. So welcome to Chapel Park. I run this establishment with my husband, and we are a community-based area. We like to help, you know, parents bring their children in and have fun, and just, you know, it's a for everyone place.
That's awesome. I like that.
Oh, thanks. So what I have here is our maze. It takes up about 80% of the property, and there are 3 exit points, and every exit point leads you to another place that you should go.
Hell yes. Let's do this.
All right, go get lost.
Okay. Get lost, Commit. Get out of here. Awesome. Is there a way that I should be holding my camera?
Oh no, it's however you want to do it.
Oh, sweet. This is really incredible. So,
oh, well, thank you.
I like the fact that people create games within games. I think that's that takes a lot of talent for people to do that, you know, and it's a good mental exercise for me to make sure, you know, I still got it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
First prize.
Yeah. Yay! Well, the deer beat you to it.
Yeah, the deer beat you to it. Derpy deer win at everything.
Oh, I know. They're so cute. I think there's like the best decor in the game.
I know. So this has to be like the first gate here, over here, yes?
Yes, it is.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. This is our community bathhouse. If you're staying, well, I guess it's not really a community, but if you're staying on our property, you get access to our bathhouse.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I do apologize. Some of the shelves are bare because, as I said, things are disappearing off my plot. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, if anything, these tours serve as nice little bug reports too.
Oh yeah. No, I actually had to file a report because, like I said, my Ashido horns went missing, and so did another item that was pretty valuable that you can't get back.
Yeah.
So
this is legitimately beautiful, though. I like your use of colors and how you've used the cabinets for separation.
Oh, thank you.
And like,
I saw a girl on another plot. She used her cabinets as like a dressing room, which I did borrow. And I was like, oh, a bathhouse would be great here.
Yeah.
And we have the single bathhouses, a restroom that you can use, and then this is like the big one is either our family bathhouse or bathroom, or else it's a romantic getaway for the middle of the night. You know?
Yeah, right. I know. That's awesome. That's really awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
And then this is our sitting area, as you can tell.
I mean, there's something fancy about a bathhouse, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Takes you back to like Roman days.
Well, that, and I'm actually a really big fan of Japan. I am one of those people. I'm a weeb. Terrible weeb. I've been at it for my whole life. And so I was like, bathhouse. Yeah.
But I mean, from what we talked about, you know, briefly off stream, you're a professional weeb.
Yes, I am. So I like to make a living off my art.
Yeah.
So this game was perfect for me.
Oh yeah, there's lots of art in Palia for sure, and lots of things that'll scratch a creative itch.
Oh yes.
So tell me about this room. Yeah.
This is my mudroom / my pantry.
Awesome.
Yeah, we like to grow our produce locally, or we buy ormus off of the Daya family. So we keep everything local.
Awesome. And who doesn't love a good kitchen? For real.
Oh, I know. The kitchen is the heart of the house, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because all the food comes from here. All the love is shared here. This is the heart of the house.
I like the central island. You have little corners that are very well decorated, and I like how you've incorporated the torches where the ovens are to make sure that they're always lit.
wish I could claim originality. Yes, I cannot tell you who did it because I don't remember.
That's okay.
I've been to so many cake parties, it's insane.
Oh, yeah. No, that's okay. It's okay. I'm going to tuck my cat away because he's freaking out. He's freaking out over all these designs.
Oh, yeah. I call my little pal cat Vaporeon, and he's everywhere.
All right, cool. Yeah, this, you know, inspiration really comes from everywhere, and it's something that I really have kind of seen firsthand. First of all, yeah, holy crap, look at all this food. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, we incorporate real food whenever because we have one room that you can stay in on our property here, and we are currently developing our our camping ground / cabin / area. However, we do have a friend in our business. His name is Papa Skydancer. He's a good friend of ours. He's like my Palia bestie.
Sweet.
And he'll be opening up his campground soon, and I will be directing him your way.
Awesome. I'm happy to see it. I love it. I also love the way that you've done the drapery. I've seen people do the drapery around the doors, but how you have them upside down and like angled like that is really cool.
Thanks. That one I can claim originality for. I was messing around and I was like, I don't really like how it looks because you have that gap on the top.
Yes.
Where the doorways are. I don't like it. So I was like, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to do it my way. And then I was like, that looks great.
That's legit. That's awesome. I had a point earlier. Yeah, inspiration comes from everywhere. And it is true. Like, we take inspiration from all corners of Palia. And even somebody that's just starting out, you know, they're contacting me and they're just like, it's not ready for a tour. But you have those little things like that, like hanging the drapes the way that you did, that just totally blows people's minds. And, you know, like, just, I always try to encourage, never minimize that, you know, that's really cool. Right. That's really cool. Well, you really understand, you're an artist. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This room is like a den. I love the little, we have a quorum here of plushies.
Oh yes, and they're watching the guys play chess, or I'm not sure what that game's called.
It's it looks
Chezu.
Like Chezu. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, chess's weird cousin.
Yeah, it really is.
The Kitsu over here is just, you know, he's got 2 tails and he's counting moves. Yeah.
I have 2 Kitsus on the property so far.
Sweet. I love the monument to knowing people.
Oh, yes.
This is really cool.
It's so fancy to say that you know a lot of people.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And then this is kind of like my trophy room.
I like a good trophy room. I also like how you've displayed the fish. You've displayed it on these cabinets, I guess. Oh, it's little tables.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, no, they're cabinets. Yeah, right.
Cabinets. Yeah, that is really cool. That looks like a proper display case, you know?
I think so too. I thought they looked pretty amazing.
Oh yeah.
And then my community called him Ken. I can't say I know why, but I want to say it's Barbie.
Yeah. I dig it.
Oh, and then I have a little sitting area if you just want to enjoy the area.
That's a nice, well decorated. Like, I really appreciate how they gave us more colors with the wallpapers, and seeing the applications that people have done with those. That's really, really cool. I like this. Agree.
So I have Hadari pinned. We're getting a little serious, so I made a room for Najuma for, if he ever decides to stay over.
That is awesome. Najuma, definitely Tinker, 100%.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love her. She's so adorable. Like, she is the epitome of a redhead. She's very feisty.
Yes, absolutely.
So I thought she would appreciate having her dad's picture in here,
of course.
Though they're not you know, they're having their ups and downs, but you know what parent doesn't kind of struggle with that?
Yeah, don't we all? Ah.
And then this is my bedroom.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
No, absolutely, because again, great use of colors. I love the contrast that you chose with the wallpaper and the pops of color.
Oh, yes.
That is really cool.
Like in Najuma's room, if you notice, it was mostly browns and red colors, but I put in a blue carpet and the red reeds just to give it that pop of color.
Yeah, this is definitely clear. You know what you're doing.
I'm very flattered for you saying that. Thank you.
Oh no, that's not at all. It is truly honest. This is really cool. I like it when people kind of take they set something up and they iterate on it, and it always ends up better than when it started, you know?
Oh yes, this bathroom went through at least, 20 renovations before I settled.
Yeah. And even then, that's probably even an understatement, like settling. That's probably painful at some point.
Oh yeah, because you're constantly like, well, should I change it, or am I sure I want this? And then it's like I have to leave the room or I won't stop.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it is. The artist struggle is either you settle or tear it all down, start over.
I have to agree, actually.
Yeah. This is really cool. I always appreciate people. I'm a big fan of space and anything related to stars and astronomy. So like anytime I see a little astronomy nerd out session, that's all.
This one is my hobby room. So I was like, what would I do with this telescope? Absolutely use it. Yes,
absolutely. Angle it just right. You can see like either the mine or whatever's going on at the other side of the plot.
Oh yeah, and without the light pollution, it's beautiful out here.
Yes. This is awesome. All right, where to next?
Okay, so we're going back to the maze.
All right, back to the maze.
But we won't be going through the entirety of it. Oh, I loved the little glitch that they had going on with the skateboards.
Oh yeah.
So I made it look like somebody ran into the wall with one.
Yeah, either that or there was like a tornado that came by and
Oh yeah. I've heard the story of the straw through the tree trunk.
Yeah.
All right, so our animal friends try to show you the way to little things, and we have our campground here, which is a tribute to my Palia bestie.
Awesome. This is really nice. I like a little joke that I like to make. This is intense.
Okay, I hadn't heard that one, so that one's pretty new.
Yeah, I tell way too many dad jokes on when I'm live. Why not,
in person, I'm awful with them.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I feel satisfied when I hear groans of why. Why did you say that?
Yeah. This is really cool. I like this. It's a legitimate picnic campsite.
Yeah, but my chair's disappeared.
Well, it'll be back.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I haven't gotten a chance to replace everything.
In the ether somewhere.
Yes. Somebody's enjoying them. They got an extra, a couple of chairs randomly.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And then if you would like to go back into the maze, or I can walk you around the property. And that one is totally up to you.
Well, let's see. Let's see how I fare with the maze. It's probably like... I've seen some mazes, nothing to this degree though, because this is like, hey, you can still see everything, but you still have like the essence of the maze, and
oh yeah,
I'm not having any performance issues at all. It's really cool.
Oh, I'm glad. I didn't want the posts to be too low, like if you were to use the fence.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we have to do something else. And I had seen someone else use these light posts as fencing, and I was like, that has to be it.
Yeah, it connects very well. Definitely.
Oh, yes.
This is really cool. And, you know, it's dressed up nicely for holidays, too.
Oh, yeah. I wish I had gotten a hold of you sooner so it would have made it in time for, you know, a Christmas showing. But I wanted to keep it as it was because I loved it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Oh,
Perfectly
I
fine.
also have a small Easter egg. I saw other people doing this after I had done mine, so I was laughing because I knew I wasn't the only one. But this is our small nod to Narnia.
Oh, yes. Yes. Like Narnia. It's one of our favorite Christmas movies.
Oh yes, that series. I read the book. I used to read the books to my kids.
Oh yeah,
And,
they're
yeah.
good reads. Good reads.
They really are.
Book reads,
It's
too.
absolutely delightful. Have you seen the big book? It's the huge omnibus book.
Yeah.
It's massive. So right here we have our inn/tavern, and this one is a tribute to my community leader, Ms. Behavior. So
Oh, yeah.
I decided
We love a good
I
tavern.
really wanted. Oh yeah, and she's really awesome. Her tavern is mind blowing. Like she took a break from Palia for a little while. She just came back, and I kind of want to talk her into showing you, because you'd be like, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous.
Oh yeah. I love referrals. Sign me
Yeah,
up.
so I'll be sending her your way. But you know, so I made a tribute to her, and I was like, okay, so we're gonna, you know, finish the rest of it and turn it into like a diner area that people can eat if they don't want to eat in the main house.
Yeah.
Because
This is
as
really
big as it
nice.
is, it's cramped. Yeah.
I don't really think that. This doesn't feel crammed to me. I've seen the limits of cluttercore, and I've seen the boundaries of cleancore, and I think this is a really nice balance. Like, I like how you use the couches as booths, you know?
Now, see, I can't claim originality, but I can't remember the YouTube video that I'd seen it on.
That's
So,
okay.
'cause I was
Like I
looking-
said, we take inspiration from everywhere, you know? And
Right.
it's the fact of the matter is that, you know, it's nice to give credit when you can, but sometimes, you know, it is like a generational type of idea, right?
Right.
It's an idea that spawned from an idea that spawned from an idea, and somebody made it into a video, you know? So
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
it's hard.
Like-
It's hard to actually trace it back to the source. And
I just feel I have to say that I didn't come up with that just because, you know, I don't like the idea of taking someone else's
oh yeah,
idea.
no, absolutely. I totally understand that too. Yeah, for sure.
So, and this is our 1-bedroom that you can rent, you know, get away from all the hubbub. And you can also rent our campsite that I had shown you previously.
That's awesome. First time the phrase hubbub was used in a Palia tour, so congratulations.
Well, thank you. I will take that and wear it with pride.
Yes. This, I really like the use this here above the window. Like, that's a nice, it's a solid curtain. I know it's not meant to be a curtain, but it's like a really cool boundary. Like, I feel like it could close. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like shields
That's
up type of thing, you know?
Oh yeah. When I first saw it, I was like, that's exactly what that's for. It's not a wall decor. It is a blind.
Yes. Yeah, that is really cool. And I also like how people have been using the chests and having this as like a foot, or what is it? Like a bed trunk. That's really cool.
Yeah. The one other video that I saw of yours had the heavy metal Santa, I think.
Yep.
And yeah, and he was talking about how he accidentally threw out like 10 of his. I did the same thing.
Yeah. I have mine in a stack at my house.
I had so many ideas for it once I saw what people were doing, and I was like, why? Why did I throw them out?
Well, they are unique to Palia. I've never played a game where you loot the chest and then you get to keep the chest, you know? So
yeah, which is a great idea.
yeah, it is. All
right, let me take you on a nature walk.
Sweet. I'll follow you.
All right. So we have our beautiful little Kitsu shrine over here.
Awesome. So photogenic too, the Kitsu.
Oh yeah. They're so cute. I wish we didn't startle them when we got this close so I could take a screenshot.
I know.
But if you keep going this way.
I like the windy path. This is really nice.
Oh, thank you. I do too. It just has such a comfortable atmosphere.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We love a good gazebo.
Oh yes, I've seen the few episodes of yours that I did see. Everybody's gazebos were just breathtaking.
Oh yeah. I know I've been teasing it, but I do plan on doing one on the kitchen soon.
Oh really?
Yeah, comprehensive kitchen video.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah, this is really thank you. This is really nice. I like how people have taken the spirituality of Palia and made it into something, you know? Something special, regal. Yeah, this is really nice.
Well, see, I'm not really hardcore religious, but I am like Catholic. So I was like, if I was in this era and, you know, people were worshiping the Phoenix, how would I portray it? And this is how I would take it.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly all right, because I think that, you know, there's another house that I toured where they had a shrine to the Phoenix and a shrine to the dragon. You know, it's like,
yeah, but I wanted to incorporate both, just because, you know, the Palians and the humans are trying to mesh and get together, so why not put their religion together? Yeah,
absolutely. Very, very well done. Good colors. It's nice and nice and neat. It's got everything you need. That's awesome.
I have to admit, when I first saw the floor tiles, it was very jarring, and then I put it out here and I was like, why does this work so well?
Yeah, no, it does work really well, because they're very nicely placed. Like, it looks like you would want to fix them, but not.
Oh yeah, it does bother your OCD a bit.
Yeah, it's like those puzzles you gotta do. That's awesome.
Exactly, and I suck at them.
This is really well done.
Oh, well, thank you. But sadly, this is all I have available at the moment. I am working on a second property as we speak.
That's awesome. So where would be the coziest place on your plot or your house?
Well, you have two available to you. We can sit at the shrine, or we can go back into the bedroom, not in a dirty capacity, but just because I have a nice sitting area.
No, that's fine. We can do, let's see.
I like to give people choices so they're not stuck with one. Or you can even sit in the waiting room in front of the bathhouse.
Let's go with the Tavern. The Tavern was really nice.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
It's really good for, like, because you're sitting across from each other. It's really good for conversation.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Where would you like to sit?
Let's see. We'll go with one of these booths. There we go. Yay.
Great.
Nice. Just like real life. Pulling out chairs.
Yes.
Awesome. Q&A time. You mentioned your community, and I think that it's really cool that you have a setup like you do. You have a maze, but you also have several different houses that you've used for different purposes. Where did the idea come from to kind of, you know, incorporate that within Palia?
In real life, I'm actually very much a family person. We like to cook together. We call each other constantly. We keep in touch always. And, you know, I'm Filipino, and we have a massive family. And every holiday, everybody gets together, you know, everybody cooks, everybody does stuff together. And, you know, and I also live in the South. So mixing all that together, I wanted to show my love for family, for community, and bring something for everyone.
That's awesome.
Because that's how I was raised, and that's, you know, that's just how I think it should be.
Yeah, no, I think that's really awesome. It's rare to have that, you know, especially in a time where within the last 3 years, we've kind of all collectively felt a little disconnected because we've had to, you know, be remote. So having a game that is a cozy MMO, you can play at your own pace, and you can also play with multiple people without having to have like a really hard finite number of, you know, people that you can hang out with, like your Animal Crossings and other games that just like only have so many slots for multiplayer. It's really cool. That's true. It's really cool.
Palia would have been, I think, a massive hit during like the lockdowns and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a chapter, you know, it's a chapter. And I think a lot of people are still recovering from it. So, based off of the lore within Palia, I like to also ask this too, because like, you know, Palia it's a game. There are game elements to it, but there's also a lot of history and lore, and the team Singularity 6, they put a lot into the NPCs and the backstory and everything. Where, if any, do you see your character fitting into that lore?
Well, as I said, I've pinned Hadari, so I wanted, if I were to somehow fit into this lore, I think I would want to make sure that all the villagers could feel like, oh, I'm really glad she came. Not just, you know, oh, she's here, what do we do with her? But, you know, genuinely be a part of their community and their lives, and, you know, just live in the moment with them, if that makes sense.
No, it does make perfect sense. I think that's really cool, because I like to joke every now and then. It's like, all right, 10,000 years, or, you know, tens of thousands of years, and then humans came back, and, you know, the big question is like, well, what's gonna happen? Like, what happened with the humans that caused their downfall? And that's like, well, just look at the last 2 months of Palia. You know, humans came back and we're wrecking everything. We're like tearing down forests and we're just making copious amounts of cake. Like, what did they do 10,000 years ago? You know?
Oh, I know.
But you know, it is kind of funny to see, and I am also kind of curious, like, the height of civilization, because we have a binary star system. You know, we have two stars. Like, so is this New Earth?
Yeah, that's an excellent question.
Yeah.
I know that I read all the books that were in the Temple of the Gales, and it's actually quite sad and a little horrifying to realize what they went through like 10,000 years ago.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Yeah.
So,
but
the basic, you know, easy questions I like to ask is, if you could have a furniture set that's not in Palia at the moment, what kind of a furniture set would you want?
Oh, you know, a waterbed would be really cool.
A waterbed? Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. I haven't heard that one before. That's cool. I have a waterbed
in real life. So I have a waterbed in real life, and my kids are like, that is the most comfiest bed in the world.
Yeah.
So a waterbed would be cool, but I don't think you'd be able to tell in the game. You know, I had an answer to this before.
What is it?
But I'm a goth person.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've always been a goth person, so definitely more of a kind of a, what is the word for it? Like a rustic goth look. Not quite the Ravenwood, because I mean it's pretty in its own right, but it doesn't quite hit the mark for me.
Ah, yeah. So more of kind of like your wrought iron type of stuff, right?
Yeah, I really like metals and you know, and more earthy things, whereas you kind of see the Ravenwood and it feels manufactured. I don't really like it that much.
Yeah, that is really interesting. As far as you know, given your history as an artist, right? What would you feel is like? What do you feel is missing as far as clothing?
Color slides for dyes.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
That way you
That
could,
one,
you know, even just with the existing stuff, you could be able to recolor it.
oh yeah. I think that's been my biggest mental gripe is that I want a color slide for the die system. And it's just like, or to be able to buy individuals instead of bundles.
Yeah.
Like I'm more prone to spend $5 on like one thing than I am to buy a bundle that I don't really want.
That's awesome. Yeah. I always like to do these things because I feel like Singularity does watch them, you know, maybe not, but you know, at the very least, like it's a way for the community to get to know you a little bit better, and also collectively just kind of share our speculations on, you know, what we want. I know one thing that has been a common theme is people want books to display and also books to read about deeper
would have
Palia lore.
a library.
Yeah.
Yes. I read a lot in real life, be it books or manga, and it's like I am dying to have books in this game.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much again for inviting me out, and it's really cool that we got to sync up and check out your maze and all of the amazing builds that you have.
Is that a pun?
That was a pun. That was a total pun. Yeah, I know.
You slipped that in there delicately. You did a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, you know, if you are still here, make sure to like the video, comment, let me know what your favorite part was. And if you're interested in a tour, I'll have a link in the description. You can tell your friends Mitt wants to go see your house.
Oh yes, and he's a wonderful guest.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, everyone. I'll catch you all for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.